Well, hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of the air tribes. It's your girl, Kat, the Wandering Intuitive, making the transition from Instagram to YouTube to bring you your horoscope forecasts for the week ahead. These are timeless, so whenever you come upon it, it's the right time for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and tap that notification bell so you can be the first to know when I've uploaded your horoscope forecast and whatever else I decide to put up here on the channel. And I get a lot of messages in these readings, so remember, take what resonates and pitch out the rest, and take every reading you see with a grain of salt. If you have cards, pull along with me. That way you can tap into the main influential energies that are influencing your signs for the coming week, that we can get a more personalized forecast in your life, like love area, career, money, family, friends, and you. So on that note, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, your timestamps are in the description box. So let's kick it off with Gemini. Hey there, Gemini. All right, let's see what Spirit's got for you for the coming week. What are the energies influencing Gemini this coming week, Spirit? We're kicking off our reading with the Lenormand deck by Alexandre Musruk. I will have all the cards or the decks in the description box if you guys want to know which ones I used. All right, Gemini, let's go. Okay, your main influential energy this week. Communication, the letter. Lots of communication coming in. I feel like you guys are going to be busy networking, whether it be socially or for business especially, or maybe between family. I feel like communication's opening up. Like there's this huge flow of energy coming in for Gemini this week. Okay, a lot of people want to talk to you. I feel like I heard just now, I don't know who this is for watching this, but, you know, maybe you didn't feel your voice was as important and people weren't really hearing you. Now they're coming in to say, hey, you said this and da-da-da, this helped. And that's really going to let you know from Spirit that, yes, you're on the right path, whoever that's for. Okay. You are meant to guide. Okay. They are listening. They might have been a little slow and blocked. That wasn't on you. That was on them. Okay, I know who that's for. Okay, so Spirit. Okay, so we have the moon with the scythe. Okay, things that were hidden that need to be cut out are now going to be revealed this week. Some of you have already started cutting things out. Following your intuition, anything that's been blocking, any illusions, any procrastination is going to be cut away from you this week. And basically, you guys will be swinging the scythe to cut away that which blocks you, that which confuses you. If you get confused by somebody, you're not sure which way they're going, you know, that needs to be cut out. You don't need to be worried about what they're doing. You need to be assured where you want to go and make sure you're speaking your truth there, okay? I don't know who this is for. Make sure you're speaking your truth no matter how rough it is. Okay? You have the right to be heard. That's a big, huge energy coming in for you guys this week. Now, once you do that, for every toxic and, weight, you know, especially when interacting with others, every one of those people that you finally walk away from, let go, detach, see them for who they really are, whatever it is for you, Gemini, okay? You're going to be blessed with something lucky, something unexpected. It's one of those lucky things like, holy crap, I can't believe that just happened to me. You always hear that from other people. It never happens to you. It's happening to you this week. It's like a reward for finally, I see a guillotine, finally cutting, just go, get out of here. I'm moving forward. You're not coming with me. You are walking your path there, Gemini. Woo! I'm getting this like, I'm getting on that mama cat soapbox, so bear with me, guys. All right. So, maybe you've completed some things, and now you're like, okay, now which direction I go in? This could be in love. This could be in career, whatever it is for you, okay? We will be breaking this down a little bit with the tarot here in a minute. So, we've got the crossroads with the letter, okay? If you're not sure which direction to go in next, Spirit is definitely going to be showing up and bringing you signs and messages, okay? For some of you, I don't know who this is for, it might be a question on pregnancy. Maybe you've been trying. You're going to get communication about that this week, whether you're going forward or not. Okay, you're going to get an answer, and I'm smiling because it feels like really good positive energy for some of you. Some of you might actually be receiving news. You know, well, if it's meant for us to have another addition of family or to have a baby, then so be it, you know, and maybe just kind of moving along, and boom, you'll find out this week. Okay. This is also about, for some of you, Geminis out there, a childhood dream. Maybe you're wondering if you should shut the door. Maybe you haven't even thought about it in a long time. Maybe you like to sing. Maybe you like to dance. Maybe you're older now and you're like, God, I haven't done that in forever. And maybe you just got like down to something else and you've been channeling all your energy into that and haven't done this, whatever, childhood dream, painting, whatever it is for you. But then something's coming in to show you to open that back up again, because that floats your boat, that set your soul afire. Go with that, Gemini. Don't dismiss it. Don't not dismiss it. It's going to be like tailor-made for you. Trust me, be open for that. All of these, they're definitely for everyone. There's going to be signs for you, Gemini. Very clear signs to guide you forward on your next step on your journey. Okay, we're moving in. We're on the 30th. We have that new moon. That is that means, I mean, the energy coming in from that moon is all new stuff. It's like, okay, I threw out all my furniture and somebody's delivering a brand new living room set. And all you have to do is get it, donate your old shit, we'll give you brand new stuff. Like that kind of stuff you've been hanging on to, going, oh, I don't know, or I don't know if that's for real. And then going, you know what, fuck it. All right, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Taking that leap of faith is giving you guys massive rewards. Okay, some of them might not seem so big, but they do, energetically, they make a huge shift. Okay, so be open. Be prepared for that childlike enthusiasm. Yeah! Okay. The fish and the bouquet. Some of you are going to be getting some money coming in, or job opportunities, or opportunity for extra income, or a promotion coming in very strong for you guys this week. Don't dismiss it. It's something you've been wanting. Don't let your fears or you know, any like confidence issues get in the way. This is for you. This is tailor-made for you, Gemini. Take that leap. I don't know who that was for. Okay, because we have the mice there right under it. Don't chew that. Don't look at it all suspicious. If it felt good when it's handed to you, follow trust that beautiful instinct of yours, Gemini, okay? Spirit's making it very clear the direction, and you don't want to sit there and get in your head about it and dismiss this beautiful gift that Spirit's handing you. Like, here it is, you know, whatever that is for you, in love and career and money, it doesn't matter. You know, Spirit's handing this to you. Don't chew up, fight those mice. Now, it could be a fear-based, like a knee-jerk reaction, so watch for that. So if you start chewing on it anyway and getting all suspicious and going, oh, I don't believe in that, blah, 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 what were the odds of that coming forward to you, okay? Which can make you go, I don't know. Trust your beautiful intuition. This is for you this week. All right, let's clarify. All right, Spirit. Coming in for Gemini, please, and thank you. Oop. Okay. Nine of Swords and Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, we're using the Housewives Tarot. Nine of Swords. You'll be able to sleep. If you guys had insomnia, those mice, you know, your gears going in your head, doubting and everything, that's going to be cleared up. Like in the beginning of the week, you'll start sleeping better. Your mind's going to be more at peace. And even if it is chewing on things, it's going to be chewing on the good stuff. Like, I can't believe how lucky I was, and going to sleep feeling very secure. Any illusion, especially with the moon here, because when the Nine of Swords in the upright talks about like letting things get so intense in your head that you're seeing it and feeling it around you, even if it isn't really occurring, like illusions or delusion about bad things coming. Now that's reversing now. You want to feed that. Take care of you. Get your sleep. If you're tired, sleep. Rest. If you're hungry, eat. Don't put it off because other people are being demanding. How are you going to give them 100% if you're sitting there and your stomach's growling while you're talking on the microphone? Not like that happened to me just now. So, Knight of Swords in reverse, okay? And the upright, it's like being very blunt and like almost immature. It's like, you know, just like just being I don't want to say brutal for some of you. Maybe you've been dealing with someone that was like that, very brutal person that liked to cut and hurt. And I don't mean it physically, especially with the scythe there. Okay, there's a couple messages with this Knight of Swords, but that person is now out of the picture. You standing your ground and you taking charge and going, you know, you're not worthy of my time or my energy. Get that. See ya. Okay. If there was maybe a fellow air sign could possibly be, that was kind of like pissing on your parade, or maybe feeding those monkeys or the mice. Okay. That's about to turn around, and you're going to see that for what it is. For some of you, a very small selection. Also, the Knight of Swords. You doing the cutting. You coming through, kicking ass and taking names with anything and everything that is in your way. Now you can rest. Now you can reap the rewards. They're Gemini. That's what I'm seeing. Getting good sleep, feeling good, looking good, Gemini. Confidence is up for you guys. 8 of Wands. Yep. Time to get busy. 8 of Wands. Moving forward, fast movement. Some people call these the arrows of love. So even in love, if you've been single or you just started talking with somebody or barely just started dating especially, that's going quick. It's going to advance. It's going to advance fast. Just go with it. But follow your intuition, okay? Don't be all for of cupping, okay? There's still this energy kind of hovering around Gemini this week, that 4 of Cups, which is like, you know, after going through hell, whether, especially in love, I'm feeling this is more love. You're like, no more. I can't even go there. I'm going to be focusing on this. I don't need this. Spirit is bringing you people, places, and situations for a reason now, because now you're in alignment. Now you're ready for the people that are like-minded, that are on your level. They're going to not only support you, but you can support them in a very healthy and balanced way. You need to open up there. Remember I was talking about don't let the suspicions with the gifts. No more. Because Spirit will, I feel like Spirit's very adamant with everyone, every single sign. It's like, you're going to get a smack. Okay? You don't diss Spirit's gifts. You don't diss those gifts. All right, let's open that up, love. Let's see what's going on in the love area. A lot of prosperity, a lot of opportunities. Don't dismiss them. It's not going to hurt to check it out. Take that leap, Gemini. Forgiveness. Okay. For some of you, that Knight of Swords energy, maybe you cut some people loose, and here comes some people trying to offer offer a peace offering, okay? And for some of you, that's fine. You know, I said it like that for a reason. Spirit was showing me 10,000 things on that. Okay. That's what okay, thank you, Spirit. So the reason why I said that's fine if they come forward to forgive is because that's the end. We have dead end here. Forgiveness and dead end. It's like it's over. It's time to let it go. Not just for you, but for them. And you can do this. You'll be able to do this now. Instead of those repeating cycles, that situationship where back and forth, now it's over. You know your worth, Gemini. Honor that. Spirit saying, if you do accept their forgiveness and bring them back in, Spirit does want to say there was a reason for all the stuff you went through, the pain, okay? It's a dead end, okay? The Spirit will show you that. Okay. All right, what else in love? What about for those singles being open? Detachment and surrender for Geminis in love this week. Detaching from outcomes, detaching from expectation. Expectation only leads to disappointment. You need to detach from outcomes, okay? Don't worry. Get out of there when it comes to love. Whether you're in a relationship, a situationship, or meet new people, you need to detach and just be you. Surrender. Surrender and just be. Be in the moment. Be present, listen, get to know people, really hear what they have to say. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about people from the past. Okay, if you are in a current relationship, really just surrendering to what is and letting go and releasing anything that would hint at control. Okay, you can't control this. Spirit wants you to surrender in love. Just open up and allow, and you're going to be surprised at the shifts and changes in beauty that flow in from that. The improvements that are going to happen, especially if you're already in a partnership. Okay, just letting go and trusting and being who you are. Really, and don't forget to speak your truth in a loving way. But also, Gemini, and this message is very strong. Don't forget to be listening and giving your person space to speak their truth to, and really listen to what they're saying, because there's important jewels in there that's really going to help the relationship evolve up and open up and get closer. Okay, and this is also for those of you meeting new people. Okay, all right, let's get some guidance from the shaman stream for Gemini spirit for this week. Time to get things cleaned up and tidy. Remember that whole reference I said, throwing out your old furniture and allowing the new stuff to come in? A tidy house. Your environment is very, very important for your mental health, especially if you work at home or you're home-based, or even if you have a cubicle or an area. Make sure things get cleaned and changed around. If you've been feeling like changing things and getting rid of some old stuff, now's the time. It's almost like spring cleaning. So within, so without. You want to bring new stuff in certain areas, look around your house and what needs to go. Okay? Really get rid of things that you're hanging on to, and ask, and really sit down with yourself and go, why? I don't need this. Okay? It's time to clean. It's time to open up. Clean mind, body, and soul. Clarity and organization. The more clear your environment is, the energy shifts. And it releases that old stagnant energy out of your environment, no matter what you do or where you are at most. That's the area we're talking about here. But it brings in this breath of spring air. So you can allow the new in. You can feel it better. It allows that to come into your life, okay? And we have teachability, the hollow bone. Remember how I said earlier, Gemini, about being open and listening. When people are speaking their truth, really being there and present and not overthinking it. Just be there and listen. It's about learning that this week, about how important it is not only for you to be heard when you're speaking your truth the best way you can, but it also put yourself in their shoes when people are finally starting to be vulnerable and open up and speak their truth. Give them the same respect. Listen, I think you're going to be very surprised if you are fully present and really, if you really care about them. It's easier to hear what they have to say. And I think you're going to be very surprised at what you'll learn and discover just by doing that. Be present, Gemini, and have an amazing week. And I'll see you next week. Hello there, Libra. All right, Spirit. For the main energies influencing Libras this week. We're starting off your reading with the LENORMAND by Alexandre Musrook. I'll have all the decks I use in the description box. Ooh, Libra. Remember, there are no genders, but energy. A lot of yin energy is your main influential energy this week. We have the lady in the middle. Okay, this is yin energy, the divine feminine energy. Nurturing, focusing on health, focusing on growth, nurturing and taking care of things, but feeling secure, you know, knowing that you have everything you need and watching it blossom. It's almost like I get this Empress energy coming in for you guys this week, very strong. Okay, there's a couple things here, Libra. Some of you, maybe on your travels, you might be meeting someone. We have the heart, the man. Remember, these are energies, not gender. Yin or yang energy, divine counterpart, and the ship. Could be a long distance relationship. Maybe you've started or have been cultivating, growing, and now you're going to meet. For some of you. For others, it's about following your passions, following what really makes you happy, and taking off with it. For some of you, it may literally mean traveling to find it, to meet with it, to connect with it, to do it. Could be like an art show, or maybe it's someone you admire that's like a teacher or a master at their craft, and it sparked you. Go with that. There's an encouragement of movement towards your heart's desire. What makes your heart happy? Feeling that head to toe. That is cathartic and healing for you, Libra. The clouds are below you and the sun's above you. So any doubts, confusion, depression, darkness, not being able to see, we're all leaving you this week. It's going to be very clear. You're going to be seeing so many wonderful things this week. The sun is going to shine on the areas that were the darkest, okay? Could be love, could be money, could be family, could be friends, okay? The sun is definitely a very strong powerhouse. The sun's coming through the clouds for you. And I don't remember which fire sign that came up with the same thing. I think it was Sagittarius. But anyway, if you have any fire in like either sun, moon, or rising, I strongly suggest that you go check out the fire signs forecast for this week also, because I think there's something going to be there for you. The heart, the sun, and the fox. I feel like for some of you, some things have been hidden, very cleverly hidden as far as love goes. But you're going to see it now. You're going to see it. They're going to come forward all excited. They just can't hold back anymore, so they're going to be all, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to be like, whoa, what? Open up to it, Libra. For others, it could be following your passion with your career, your dream job, your whatever you love doing. The sun is shining up. You're going to get an opportunity here. This is business, money. Be open for offers there, Libra, especially when it has to deal with your soul, your soul's purpose, your soul heart, whatever sets your heart aflame with whatever you do. You know, that just like, you know, whether it's painting, doing cards, you know, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's just your day-to-day job, your 9-to-5 job, whatever. Something's coming in big for you there. Something that's going to surprise you. Very sneakily and cunningly. Now, it could be in love too. Definitely communication coming for some of you. Remember how I mentioned if you were doing a long distance relationship, it's actually, you're going to be able to meet them. Maybe you've been talking about it, but their shit's been coming up and blocking. You're like starting to kind of go, I'm never going to meet this person. Are they for real? Or are they, you know, blowing smoke up my butt? Well, if that wasn't a hint for it, this is definitely the confirmation. We have the man, the lady, and the writer. So this has to do with if you've been waiting or apart from your person, maybe for work, maybe they've been working or you've been working. Definitely this week is going to be a week you guys will actually reconnect in the physical plane. For those of you who've been like wanting to meet people, there's definitely movement in the social realm for you guys. Maybe it's a barbecue. Maybe you're going to throw a barbecue and a friend brings somebody new. It's one of those things where it's like it's going to be very unexpected. Or for some of you, maybe you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then surprise. Okay. Visits, love, travel, moving up. You know, I feel like you were moving forward there, Libra, for a while, and then all of a sudden the clouds came. Doubt, you know, disappointment, depression, you know, feeling like you're on the path, drainage, you know, just feeling very dark. Feeling like you were blocked and going, now what? I can't see, it's not da-da-da. Well, the clouds are lifting, and you're going to see exactly where you're at. We have the tower here. You're above the clouds now. It's like being in a high rise. This is different from the tower in tarot. So throw that out the window. This could be banking institutions. This could be school. This could be a promotions, recognition. This could be moving to somewhere where you're up, like in the mountains, or if that's a confirmation for somebody, up higher, a higher elevation. This could also mean moving into a high-rise apartment. But it's definitely about standing out, being acknowledged. Okay. Maybe some of you are waiting on a loan or approval from a bank, okay, for whatever that is for you. And it just seems like it got stalled and just nothing, no, nothing. It just, nothing. You're going to be hearing from that this week. And there's a reason why there were delays, okay, which will be very clear for you, Libra. But the things that weren't moving, you know, the cloud, like, you know, ships can't really, I mean, usually when it's really uber foggy, they wait in the docks, you know, harbors before they, you know, wait for the fog to lift. And that's where you were at. You were kind of having to wait, especially when things started moving in such a good direction. It seemed like everything just kind of collapsed within itself and you can't see, and you're like, what is happening? It's almost like, not again. Spirit's about to show you behind the scenes with that fox there, especially what was going on while you were in the clouds, while the clouds were blinding you. Six of Cups in reverse. That has to do with that cloud energy I was just talking about looking at all, like how many times you tried this and the disappointments, like why did I get my hopes up? You know, that energy is now leaving, okay? Like I said, the clouds are clearing. Could have been connected with someone, an ex, or past somebody from childhood. Could have been family issues, things that were moving forward, and all of a sudden it's like everybody pissed on it. Or like I said, the clouds were like blocking. Like it almost seemed like there was just, you were moving, feeling good, and everything. It's like you hit a wall, and you were like, what the, whatever it is for you, take what resonates. We have the Three of Pentacles coming in though. Remember, we have the Rider here, we have the Sun, we have the Fox. Man and woman, ship. Communication, people coming forward to show you, okay, we're ready, you know. Acknowledgement, again, acknowledgement, appreciation, recognition, okay, in your work, in the work you've been doing on yourself, okay. This also means being, I also just heard, being admired, okay, for what you do. Four of Wands for some of you. When I said admired, I was feeling love. There's a couple messages with the Four of Wands. For some of you, this Three of Pentacles energies, people coming in, the movement, now that things can move now, the connections, maybe you're traveling to see someone finally. It's like, oh my God, we can actually do this. Or going to a concert out of town and meeting somebody. Either way, there's a lot of connections that are going to happen in the physical plane for you. And some of them, you might be meeting the one. So don't dismiss. 1111. But this is also the card of rewards and celebration, okay? And relaxing and just feeling really good about like what you've accomplished. It's like the clouds move and you can see where you're at, and people are going, look where you're at. And it's about rising up like that tower. You're actually a lot higher up than you're giving yourself credit for, because you couldn't see. But now the clouds are here, you're like, whoa, I'm way up here. I went that far and you didn't even realize it. So we're just going to show you that in a big way. In love, in your career, in what your passions are. Ooh, Libra, you got a lot of shifting going on here. This is great. Yep, there we go. What did I say? I was feeling the Empress. Feeling nurtured, feeling stronger, feeling confident. You're on path. You know, you're only focusing on what's best for you, what feels good for you, Libra. As long as you stay in the energy, all this stuff's going to flow in and it's going to feel good. And you want more of that, so you keep doing more of that. Like so within, so without. The more you're feeling good about where you're at and who you are and being yourself, it's just going to bring that in. Spirit is matching that in a big way. We got to move. We've got that. Things are going to happen very quickly this week for you, Libra. We've got that new moon phase, and that's literally the phase of new things coming in the physical plane for us. All these things we've been waiting on, they're happening. Got to get ready. All right, for love, for Libra, please, Spirit. For Libra this week, it's the Price of Love Oracle. Oop. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, all right. For some of you, okay, maybe someone kind of left you in the cold. We have the Solitude card. I kind of call this the Five of Cups card or Five of Pentacles card, but it's actually not a bad thing because you were able to think things out and look at things differently. And maybe you went down about it, but you're coming out of the clouds a little bit more wiser, right? Well, somebody else is also seeing you come out of that cloud. So don't be surprised, with, especially with that Six of Cups in reverse, if someone from the past comes back. Maybe it's something unfinished. Maybe it was tied, maybe you're a painter and it was tied to your work, like someone you met through work or a class, okay, with painting. Maybe someone from a gallery or, you know, something connected with art. That's not for everybody. Take what resonates, okay? So there will be a reappearance of someone all of a sudden out of the blue. Now, you know what's best for you, Libra. What's the guidance? Do you have anything for them? So they're just saying that it's up to you if you want to put the energy into that. Gonna wrap things up. If anything, Spirit's just telling me, just speak your truth. Okay. Okay. And I feel also for those in situationships too, that unfinished business, maybe taking time out and then having this kind of come back. Maybe you feel you have unfinished business with someone. You will have the opportunity to sit down and go, okay, look, this is what is going, this is what you did, this is how I felt about it, or this is what I, you know, if you need to apologize or whatever. Now this week is a week to wrap that up and close those doors. Get ending those karmic cycles with people that are, you know, they were meant to be there for a moment, but the contract has been fulfilled and it's time to let them go, and vice versa, okay? Now, this might throw some of you off. We do have confusion here, okay? But wait a minute, though. Like, you have to trust where you're at. Do you feel, really trust your feelings when you reconnect with these people that may come back in, okay, from the past, no matter, regardless of your history or how long or whatever. The only way to cut through the confusion is to trust your heart. Does it really feel good? How did you feel talking to me? Did you start feeling yucky and anxious and negative? You're looking for the negative responses to their vibrations, to their energy. That's going to tell you the truth, okay? That's going to guide you. Okay, you need to trust that. Now, for some of you, remember I said you might be waiting to connect. I mean, whether you're in a partnership or not, getting together. Maybe you're just spending quality time. Maybe you live with your partner and maybe they travel, or maybe everybody's been busy at work. Your patience is about to pay off, okay? You're getting rewarded for patience, especially those in long-distance relationships waiting to meet your person. Look at romance. It's happening this week. Your patience is finally paying off. Now, let's look at... guidance. Sorry, Spirit's kind of humming in my ear there. Yes, okay. Yes, gathering around the power of community. Remember that Three of Pentacles? People are coming forward in a big way to help you guys. Be open for this. This is movement in career, in money, in family, in friends, in health, okay, as well as love. So being open and trusting the vibes. Trust how you're feeling. If you get nervous and you feel like, I gotta watch what I have to say, not good. You should override that and go, okay, here's me. You know, and don't be afraid. If they reject that or put it down or something, then they're obviously not vibing with, you know, not driving with your vibe. Okay, you want people who drive with your vibe. You should be able to be who you are, but that unapologetically, and not caring if this person's attention goes elsewhere or walks away, because obviously they're not worthy of that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul of yours. Crown games, right use of power. Okay? This is also Libra Spirit saying crown games. Okay? Remember how we were talking about unfinished business? Watch out for that. Remember I said watch how you're feeling when these people, for whoever this resonates with, when these people come back around. Okay? To closure, or to, I can't leave it like that. Be very attuned to what you're feeling and picking up from them, okay? Be very careful. You deserve the best. You are wearing the crown now, okay? You've put it on your head. With all the work you've been doing, Libra, you've earned this. This is yours, and no one can take that crown off and put it on their head. They can't. It is yours. It's like Excalibur. They can't remove it. Only you can. Okay, keep that in mind. The number 8 is very strong, infinity. Okay, you are more powerful than you believe, and Spirit's going to pump you up. And I really feel a lot of Libras are going to step into that and be able to say no or F off or yes, I'm doing that without fear and hesitation for the love of your soul's happiness. So on that note, Libra, have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Well, hey there, Aquarius. All right. We're going to start your reading off the Lenormand for Aquarius Spirit for the week ahead. For Aquarius. No jumpers, please, Spirit. One more shuffle. Thank you. All right. All the decks I use will be listed in the description box for those interested. All right. Ooh, Libra. All right. Your main influential energy that's powering you guys up into forward motion is the fish. You got the fish. This is prosperity. This is movement. This is intuition. Flowing. Movement forward is very, very big energy for Aquarius this week. We're moving into the new moon phase, which is a very special moon phase. This is different from any of the other ones. The reason why these last 2 weeks in April, from the full moon to this new moon on the 30th, have been so intense is because Spirit is cutting things out that cannot go. Things have to be, like, divine timings in play. The new things have to come in. And so a lot of painful things have been happening, you know, to everyone here on the globe. But now you'll see why. I feel like the fish, it's like a clarity is coming in for Aquarius this week. Very strong. Some of you have been losing faith, whether it be in love, relationships, connections with people. Okay. Could be in the workplace, could be family, friends, partners, potential partners, love, getting out there and talking. But Spirit's coming in with this energy to lift that. The cross in Lenormand and the lilies, okay? The cross in Lenormand is about carrying heavy burdens, all right? Sometimes carrying things that aren't really yours, kind of punishing yourself a little bit. But this is also about faith, okay? But it looks like with the lilies, there comes peace, harmony, maturity, and a clarity. I feel really strong that the lilies are going to be a very strong energy from Spirit for you guys to show you, to renew your faith, to not give up. And it looks like it's surrounding the garden, ironically enough. Maybe some of you need to get out and work in your garden now. Start from scratch if you have to. Brand new. Maybe you've been wanting to do a garden. I don't know why this is coming through for you guys, but it's time to do that this week. Spirit's going to be guiding you to it. Signs for sure. Maybe lilies. Plant some lilies if you can. The garden also represents, way back in Victorian times, the garden was the place to be seen. You dressed in your best and you hooked up, you networked, you know what I mean? You were seen, okay? There is this beautiful gift coming to you in all social interactions this week. And it's not going to be how you expect or who you expect either. Be open. Spirit is basically this week going to show you why things had to happen, Aquarius, in a big way. Okay? It's to get you moving up, moving forward. The Tower and the fish. The Tower in Lenormand is not, if you don't associate it with tarot, if you're familiar with tarot, it has nothing to do with tarot. This has to do with like banking institutions, government buildings. It also talks about high rises. Like maybe you had an office on the ground floor and all of a sudden they're like, hey, we're moving you up, you're getting promoted, and all of a sudden you're at the top. Okay, that type of stuff. This also has to do with money. So if you've been waiting maybe on a promotion or extra money coming in, a raise, a job even, a good job. Maybe you just applied for the fun of it going, oh, I don't have the qualifications, but I do love doing that stuff. Like say you don't have certification stuff, and all of a sudden here it comes. Opportunity to do that, to be in a top position. This also has to do with having the money to move upwards to something bigger. Maybe you live in a one-room apartment and you've always wanted like a home, and the opportunity and the money is coming in for you to do that. Spirit's guiding it, whatever that is for you. This also has to do with secrets. There were some things, remember I said you won't be expecting like people, places, and things that are coming in this week. They're gonna throw you because you're not gonna be expecting them, but be open for it. Spirit's been keeping things from you. We have the book and the fish. Okay, the fish isn't just money and prosperity, it's also your intuition. So maybe things were hidden from you. You know, sometimes when we pull for ourselves, you know, depending on, you know, how you use your gifts. And sometimes we're blind in certain areas, like say for instance, love. You just can't, there's nothing, you can't see anything there, you know. Things are going to be revealed why. Divine timing's in play here, Aquarius. And you're not going to see this coming. But Spirit has been kind of keeping things quiet from you. That's what I feel like. It's like or maybe the promotion, or maybe somebody in the background knows your dream about wanting to move from your little apartment to a house, and they've been working on ways to help you to achieve that, and all of a sudden there you go. It's secrets that are going to benefit you in the long run, shit you wouldn't even expect, especially when people coming forward. There's a big huge thing about being connected with people this week that are coming forward to help you, to give you what you need to move up and onwards, whether it's in career, money, home, love, family, just you, health. It's all coming in this week. You're getting blessed, Aquarius, like no other. Now, we have the clouds with the key. The clouds are like confusion, getting kind of trapped in your head about maybe what direction, or making a decision. Now, the key is interesting. The key is one of the, like the clouds are one of the crappiest cards in the deck, and the key is the best card in the deck, in my opinion. But the key is like a yes card, okay? So whatever you were confused about moving forward, moving upwards and onwards, okay, when these gifts come in, yes, 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 you need to do that. Don't get stuck in your head. Look at the number 33. I don't know who that's for. And 6, okay? That's going to be for you, whoever that resonates with. Confirmation. You're now going to see. Maybe there were certain things you were confused about, like what direction do I go in? Like, should I do this? Should I do that? You know, but this is also about being open to these new things that are coming in without getting trapped in your head there, Aquarius. Don't spin yourself into confusion, because the answer is yes. Spirit's bringing this to you. Yes, yes. It's in the alignment with the lilies, the fish, and the key are all together. This is all coming together. This is your door. That's that door you felt was closed on you, whatever that is for you, whatever area, situation. They're giving you the key. It's in the lock. You just got to turn it and be like, you know, just take that step. For some of you, might be the key to your heart. These are energies, not gender. The man and the key. And I just heard from Spirit, I don't know who this is for out there. The answer lies within this person. Now, this is someone that's coming in, okay? Could be a family member, could be an ex, it could be someone new, okay? Not necessarily in love, okay? This could have to do with whatever the situation is for you. That's now going to have movement. It's going to give you faith again, believe again, okay? All right, let's clarify this with some tarot. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Socializing, interacting. For some of you, it could be a birth announcement, birth celebration, could be gender reveal party. Something new, though, is being born here. And they want to encourage you. Like if you get any invitations out of the blue, or if somebody invites you out for some coffee, just like get to know you. Don't be afraid. Take that. Spirit's handing you that. Key, yes. Fish, flowing, yes. There's movement. You will see. Celebrations, engagement parties, Hold on. Just getting together with people you haven't gotten with for a while. You just haven't reached out. They're probably busy. I know they're busy. Why don't you see if they want to take some time out and not be busy and hang out and have a good time with you? That is the thing. Or they might reach out saying, you know, we haven't got together in so freaking long. Let's go out. Make the time for that, Aquarius. That's going to change a lot. That's going to shift the energies. You'll see. Spirit's not allowing me to see that much, but it's part of that secret. You'd be surprised. The Hanged Man. Okay. Looking at things from a different perspective. I don't feel like there's pauses anymore. The pauses are lifting or coming out of that, but looking at everything in a different perspective without expectation, without scrutiny, okay, without picking it apart and just allowing it to be in its own natural self, its own natural form, however it comes to you, and trusting that beautiful intuition. I feel like you're going to look at things differently. You're going to see things differently. There's this huge shift about your perception there, Aquarius, that's coming in very strong. King of Wands, having that energy, creativity for some of you might be a fire sign coming in, okay? Or a fire sign that is involved in this, you may know. Aries, Leo, Sag. Nine of Wands, the Brotherhood card. There you go. It's also the Wounded Warrior card. So if you're coming out of that, remember I was talking about that lack of faith, the renewal of faith's coming in, because the Brotherhood card's about Spirit coming in. Spirit's going to show you it's got your back and to keep going forward. We have the Three of Pentacles again, okay? For work and career, money, home, okay? Even health, appreciation, acknowledgement, okay? Right? Feeling that you're doing a good job, hearing that. Not only that, but people coming in wanting to support you in that, okay? Don't sit on things. You got the Two of Swords energy, very strong, Aquarius. You already made your decisions on some things, so why put them off, okay? We got the Page of Wands with the Moon and the Ten of Cups, okay? Messages coming in. Exciting, fun, play, Aquarius. If you get that opportunity, take it, grab it and run, okay? Follow your intuition. Okay, don't get stuck in your head, because that's where the illusions come in. The delusions, okay? You are smart enough and clear enough to see through anybody else's BS, by the way, and your intuition is going to be heightened to guide you. Spirit is showing these signs very clearly. Even you can't dismiss it, okay? Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. By the end of the week, I feel like you guys are going to be overflowing and just looking back at the last couple weeks and just going, holy crap. This is great. All right, let's take a look at love for Aquarius. Spirit for this week ahead. Love for Aquarius, please. Okay. So some of you, maybe the lack of faith in love and in people in love, okay, may have caused just a huge traumatic experience for you. You know, it could have been interference. You're going to find out one of the secrets for some of you that have just gone through this shattered energy. Like my dreams and you know, the ideals that I had with this relationship shattered, like shattered. Okay, which threw you into forget. I have no faith in love anymore. Okay, you're going to come to find it had nothing to do with you, but it had to do with that your person and a third party, or it doesn't. A third party doesn't have to be, you know, a sexual partner. It could be a family member, maybe even. And here's the fucked up part. Okay, I just heard, or it could have been your best friend that was trying to lure your person away and was successful. Okay. And may have been a part of it. There's gonna be a lot of reveals happening here, but they're blessings, there, Aquarius. Okay, feel like there were people like all up in there that you didn't even know about, that you're gonna find out. Okay, for partners. Oh, on the bottom deck. Okay, quality time. Make that time. Remember back in the beginning, you guys used to do stuff together, you were best friends and stuff, and then everyday stuff always gets in the way over time, and then we neglect that. But spending quality time with your partner, when they have time and you have time, take it, grab it, and be present. Just be in the moment. Don't worry about anything. Just be there and enjoy the moment. That's going to shift a lot of energy. And the mirroring, remember, you guys are mirroring each other. So they may process it differently and may show it differently. You know, it may look like, well, that stuff doesn't even get them. They don't even care. But inside, they're torn up and anxiety and stressed out too, but they're not saying it. Okay? Everybody's love language is different, and they don't want you to be upset. Thank you for the confirmation, Obi. You know, their love language may not be as just like yours, and maybe there's a lot of misunderstandings that can be seen and heard when marrying is going on. So make sure that when you do make that quality time and just spend time with them because you love them and you enjoy being just chilling out with them, or going for a ride or a walk in the park or something you used to do together. Go get ice cream, you know, something goofy. Go get coffee. I feel like that's really going to strengthen things and clear a lot of stuff up. You know, maybe the secret is that they were suffering just as much as you were, and they just didn't want to burden you with that. Okay. Or vice versa. Okay. The initiation. So what you guys have been going through, especially with questioning of faith, is initiation. Are you willing to do what it takes? You did. The stuff you went through was an initiation into the new. Letting go of the old. Looking at the old behavior patterns. Looking at your worth. Being people-pleasing, spending your energy, time, and love into things that weren't, you know, feeding it back, weren't reciprocating, okay? More reciprocating. Grace and generosity. This is flowing in very strong for you guys. Be open. Be open to these new things coming in. The number 3. Okay, number 3, 3 of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Cups. 3s are going to be a very strong number. Anything like I hear 3, 6, and 9 are going to be very much your confirmation numbers, okay, for this week ahead. But be open to the people that are coming in. Like I said, you're not going to be knowing. You're going to be surprised the benefactors in love, career, family, home that are working behind the scenes for you. You're going to see that this week. It's going to be amazing. Okay? Beloved, radical acceptance. Look at that heart. Just saying fuck it and being open. Take those chances, take those risks. But mostly, I feel that it's about accepting you and who you are, and whatever other people have done to hurt you, that's had nothing, I know this sounds weird, just don't shoot me, this is spirit. It says more about them. That had to do with them. Unfortunately, you were the recipient, you know, of that. And the thing is, it's about loving yourself and knowing your worth. You are way better than that. You deserve much better than that in any and all relationships. Okay? Now, remember I said stay out of your head. Move forward. Look at things with a new perspective. We have the wall. Okay. I feel like this is going to pop out for a lot of Aquarians this week, where when the fear comes up and how it comes up and when it stalls you. Okay, Spirit's going to be showing you that in a very living way, and it's also going to put that sledgehammer in your hand and break it down. It's time for you to be open, regardless of what's happened before. This is a whole brand new phase we are all on this planet going into. I know we've got retrogrades and solar eclipses and stuff, but that thing is the strongest energy coming through is this new moon phase we're moving into, and we're all worthy and deserving. You know, we just got to let go and trust. And trust me when I tell you, there's going to be stuff coming in a big way for you guys that's going to renew your faith and your strength and love for yourself. So on that note, Aquarius, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week.